it going, everybody? We are here. I got the crew on the boat. We got out to our first spot here for mini-season. We got delayed a little bit because got hung up on the flat. We had to get pulled off. But we are here. We are pretty sure that it's going to be a challenge. All the scouting that we've done has been, we're finding lobster, but not a lot. So we're going to try to get our 30 today and have some good food tonight. But let's see how it goes. Everybody ready? Let's see what we do. We started our morning in about 3 to 4 feet of water, which I like to do because it's just easier to get them, and the people that aren't the greatest at lobster, and it still gives them the opportunity to participate. But even in the shallower water, this is 5 feet of water, the visibility was horrible, and it made it much more challenging to spot and find lobster. But eventually we moved offshore a little bit. I think the deepest we went was 12, 13 feet of water, and even in this depth, you would have to get 3/4 of the way down even before you could see the lobster or the structure where the lobster would be, and then figure out your game plan on how to catch them. But we were able to get them, and we toughed through the conditions. And when that stopped working and we had run out of spots, we finally just started pulling behind the boat on the planing board. And even in this visibility, I can only imagine, I probably went by quite a few lobsters that you just couldn't see, because even in 6, 7 feet of water, the viz was horrible. But we were able to find some. When we would find one with this technique, I'd flag the boat down, they'd turn back around, I'd get the lobster, switch sticks with them, and then go get some more lobster. It's a pretty effective technique for searching for spots. But all in all, it was a good day. We put some lobster in the cooler, and then we headed back. What is going on, guys? We are back at the dock at the Mystic here in Islamorada. We had our first day of Lobster Mini-Season 2024, and we came back with some lobsters. We didn't get our limit. We had 4 people in the water working hard, but the numbers were scarce like we thought they were going to be from the micro season, and then scouting the last few days and checking our spots. The numbers were down a little bit, and we suspected we were going to struggle. But we have a fantastic fresh lobster dinner for 2024 lobster season. We are going to make Lobster Po Boys. I'm going to show you the recipe in the galley of the Mystic. It's our version of Lobster Po Boys. We kind of stealing some of the Lazy Days style that they do at one of our restaurants here, that they do a fantastic job. We throw our own spin on it, and they're going to be amazing. But we're going to clean these lobsters. We're going to have awesome sandwiches tonight, and we're gonna have some lobster mac and cheese tomorrow, and that's about it. So we'll see you in the galley.
We're also having dinner tomorrow. That doesn't mean you're like, oh, we just got 7, we didn't find it.
We got 14 sucks, we're over at it, we're having a great time. Well, I guess we'll just go have a box out.
Prepping these sandwiches is pretty easy. I boil the tails in salt water for 5 minutes, split the tails and chunk the meat. I like to use the Cuban loaves of bread or the dinner rolls because it's soft and you can really hold it together and smash the sandwich to get it in your mouth. Dice the scallions, tomatoes, and limes, put them on a nice platter for a display, and that way everybody can make their po' boy to their liking. Alright, so this sauce, you just read the back of the packet. It's pretty easy. It's hollandaise sauce. It's not fresh made hollandaise sauce. It's cheating, but still tastes good. It's a pretty good sauce. I just added the last packet. I got the milk to a pretty steady simmer. I'm letting the butter kind of melt in. You just really want to stir this. Take your time and stir this. We're gonna go outside, eat this at the table because it's nice out and the sun's gone down and it's cooled. But once I add my lime juice and my wine to finish off the flavor of this, what I'm gonna actually do is I got my big cheap Walmart version of a Yeti cup, but I'm gonna pour the sauce in here so it stays nice and warm. Put the lid on it so you can build your sandwich and pour your sauce on it, and it keeps it warm and it keeps the bugs out of it. So it's kind of a redneck tip there. But this sauce is really starting to thicken up nicely now. So like I was talking about earlier in the video, I think the lobster numbers are a little lower this year. But I did talk to some other people that were in deeper water. I like hitting the shallower water because I like the kids and some of the family members that aren't as good at it to be able to participate if they don't scuba dive and be in 2, 3, 4 feet of water. We were as deep as 10 feet of water today, and some of them were tapping out. But the people that were in deeper water, I would say 20 feet to 40 feet, every one of them I talked to said the numbers looked okay, looked good, looked normal. The shallower stuff did not this year. So some people say because it's warm, some people say because every 4 to 5 years it cycles. I don't know the answer. I'm not a scientist. So we didn't get our limit, but we got a good amount. So we're having a couple good dinners of it. We're not filling the freezer, but that's okay. I think it's important to maybe do less of that. Yeah, this sauce is looking nice. Pretty excited about it. I haven't even added the other stuff. Yeah. So the instructions on the packet told me to go this far and the sauce is done. It's ready. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit more Parmesan to the sauce. Get that stirred in. Start to stir it in. I got a couple of limes over here. I'll squeeze some lime juice in it. One. They got tools for this. I could probably do that, but 2. Really get that stirred in because creams and butters and milks and citrus do not like to bind together, so you got to keep it on a lower heat. Do it towards the end and keep stirring it. And I got a little bit of cooking wine, just enough to get some flavor in it. Don't overdo it; it'll thin the sauce. This is the key to the sandwich. You know, I mean, the lobster itself, the sauce has so much flavor and adds so much to it, but it doesn't really take away from the lobster. It just adds to it. So it's a good... Yeah, that's right. I'm going to do a little bit more cooking wine. And, you know, people say... If you don't drink the wine, don't cook with it. But I had no white wine, and we don't really drink a lot of white wine. So I had this white cooking wine, so it gets the effect on it. Might not be as good. I can see what they're saying. But I'm going to do one more lime and one little bit more. And this is right. Yes, that is perfect. So keep that very low, keep it covered, keep it warm. Like I said, I'm going to put it in the, I guess, thermos, if you will. I'm going to boil the tails. I'm going to get ready to chop them up, put them to the side, and we'll go build these sandwiches. So, all right. Okay, so now that we got the lobster in here, remember I told you about my redneck thermos here with the sauce. We're just putting that sauce over it. And we're doing tomatoes. It's gonna be a big bite, babe.
I see this.
And we got the scallions on there. And excuse my fingers, the big chunks of fresh Parmesan. And we're finishing it with some lime. And that is awesome.
Okay.
big bite on camera.
Yeah,
You gotta do it.
is.
It's so good.
You gotta do
Squeeze
it.
and bite.
Okay. I think squeezing is the key, right?
Yep.
She committed. That was a
More
serious
juice?
fight.
Good juice ratio.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Why aren't you talking?
It's really delicious.
All right. Actually, we do. You want one?
Very good.
I gotta get a good angle on this thing.
Yeah, good luck. So easy.
Yeah. There's not gonna be a lot of talking at the table.
No.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Anyways, guys, that's it. We're gonna enjoy these. Thanks for watching. But it was a good day, hard-working day with sitting down with some awesome food and friends and family. So, see you on the next one. Thank you. Salty Bushwhacker. It's a way of living.